Right, shall we do this? Hello, Happy New Year. Yes, I'm here, you're here, we're all here. Here, where's here? Stoke, yeah, here, yeah. Hello, Happy New Year. Oh, and there goes that high CPU usage detected just because I switched the stream on. Yeah, my laptop's going to start melting down now. Yeah, hello, people. I see people in the chat. Just tucking my trousers in. Right, with regards, I see questions with regards to show length. To be truthful, guys, probably going to be looking at about 2 hours, all right? Reason being is I've discovered when I do live shows, my voice starts failing after about 2 hours. And also, I've been here since about 9 o'clock this morning working on the trench system. Yeah, if you don't follow me on Twitter, and you should follow me on Twitter, I've almost got 1,000 followers. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to follow me on Twitter, it is the Terrain Tutor. Like everywhere. You'll find me everywhere under the Terrain Tutor. And I've almost got 1,000 followers. I'm 4 away. I wonder if I'll do it this live show. But I have been very busy with trenches and stuff like that. Would you like to see them? Hey, Train Jam. Me, Will, Metal, Carlito, Quinta, R Games, Terry, Kilbride, System. Insane. I'm not scrolling through comments. If you want to shout out, you better say now. If I scroll through comments, my laptop will completely melt down. Yeah, did we all have a good New Year? Have I seen you since? I have seen you since New Year, haven't I? No, I haven't seen you since New Year. I've seen you since Christmas. Did I? Did we? I don't know. Get Mel to 1,000 followers on Twitter. I only need 4 of you. We can do it. Would you like to see the trenches? Of course you want to see the trenches, don't you? Because that's what I'm in doing. You've caught me mid-section, which means I've got to start the stream by doing some filming. That's never a good thing, is it? So, what have we got? As you can see, progress has been made. Yeah, for those of you who are watching Full Metal Jacket, good choice. Yeah, there you go. There's the trenches coming together. You can see part of the earth ramparts, my craters. You can see the sticks that I'm going to be using for the barbed wire. There's a fire step in there that's going to be finished off. The bunker's textured up. So that's coming together. There's still a lot of work to do on it. It's nowhere near finished yet, but it is looking good. Now on the other one, yeah, I decided what I'd do, yeah, to make it a little bit more interesting. Yeah, so I put a load of like vision ports on the earthwork ramparts. So right now, do you see those like 3 little gaps in the middle? If I turn them up like that, yeah, you can see that they're actually like a bridge. Basically, I was looking at some old photos of World War One and the trenches, and they often had like these fire ports, which were basically mounds of earth with sandbags over them, and then like a board and sandbags on top of that. And they shoot through them, and I thought, oh, I like that. I'm nicking that. Going to watch Full Metal Alchemist later. Ooh, that's supposed to be good, isn't it? So yes, that's what I'm doing, and that's what I'm working on right now, earthworks. So I want to do a bit on there, a bit on there, and then I've got to decide what we're doing next. I know that sounds a little bit silly, but I'm reaching the sort of points where I've got to leave things to dry before I can do any more on them. Hey, a cat! No notification today? That's down to YouTube, darling. Nice emails. Seems like forever. It does, doesn't it? But we are back in there. To be truthful, I meant to come in over Christmas and get stuff done, but I had root canal work. I've had a massive chunk of enamel fall off another tooth. I had the Australian flu, and by the time I got all over that, yeah, I just want to spend a couple of days with the kids, you know, because I only got like 2 days to play with the kids over the entire Christmas break, which kind of guts me, to be truthful, but that's the way life plays sometimes, isn't it? You know. But what I did decide was, I was looking back through my videos last year, and I did a lot of talking, and we did terrain, but I want to do more terrain this year, which is why I'm in here, yeah, and looking good. How was the New Year's Eve party? It was good. we had a neighbour knock on the door at 8 o'clock in the morning saying, "Are you guys still going?" Because we were still partying at 8 o'clock in the morning. As you can see, by New Year's Day, I kind of recovered from like the flu and all that sort of stuff, and but it was a good party. I think we had about 18 people in our house, and by the time the sun came up, there were just bodies lying all over the place. A lot of my old army mates came down, and they're good drinkers, and their wives, even their wife. Look, if you've been in the army, you're a good drinker, end of. So it was just a massive one. And then we all crashed about 8 o'clock, 8, 9 o'clock. Then we got up about 1 o'clock, and we had the biggest fry up. I mean, literally, 3 of us went out to different shops and just bought bacon, bread, whatever we could get our hands on. And we just had a massive fry up. Yeah, it was lovely. I've just started following your tweets, or whatever it is. Nice. Hey, Diggy. Alex Steele has a t-shirt. Less yak yak, more whack whack. I do more whack whack when I'm not on the live shows. I come on the live shows to talk to you. But I suppose I better get stuck in, hadn't I? I suppose I had. Are you guys going to want to watch, as I do my filming and that? Yeah, of course you are. Right, I will remind you, because I have to. These are fundraising sessions. Yeah, we are fundraising to get a decent setup that doesn't melt down, and I can get better images and, better images than this one of the table, and better audio for these live sessions, because I know you like them. But that's only going to happen with your support. So to support, links are down below in the description, especially to the PayPal link. If you PayPal during a live show, your name goes on the screen. We all cheer. If it's a big one, I do a bit of a dance, and hopefully that target at the top of the screen will come down, and we will end up getting our live thing. But that's down to you guys. I rely on you for that. So if you like it, please support it, guys, so I can make it better. Diggy's saying, 2018 will be a cracking year for Mel. I hope so, mate. I really do hope so. Right, I better get stuck in. Right, got my phone. Right, no PayPals as of yet. So I can just get cracked on. We'll give it 15 minutes. We'll check that. So, 15 minutes, guys. Right, in the meantime, let's have a look what we've got to do. Right, we've got earth embankments on there, and I need to put earth embankments on there. And I need to film this one as well, don't I? Without a sniffy nose. How much money have you gotten until now for the live studio setup? I think we've had about 300, if memory serves me right. Yeah, we did a good one on that American show. I mean, the problem is, every time I figure out how much I'm going to need, Jace ups the bloody margin. But that's Jace for you. I'll blame Jace. I use Mel stuff on my train garden. They say that's original. Then I smile. Thanks, Mel. That's what I'm here for, buddy. Gotta love Daz, haven't you? Oh, I love the smell of Daz. Takes me back to being a kid. Pandora, hello. Ricky Russell, hello. Jez, hello. I had the flu all the way through it. Yeah, I had it as well. If you didn't know, when you're working with Daz, always wet the surface you're applying it to. Sticks far better. Otherwise, you end up with it like lifting off. If you're wondering what I'm doing right now, I'm messing with Daz. Have you finished that Siegfried line Toblerone yet, Mal? No, I have not. I am 3 chunks down. It's currently resting above the kettle in the kitchen, on the units, And there's this ongoing fear in the family that if it comes crashing down, it's going to kill one of the kids. Demon Jester, hello, matey. If you meet money goal, can you do static grass hair? What? Mate, if you donate £500, next live show I will get Kez in to give me a static grass hair. In fact, if you hit that target, £500 or hit that target between you this show, I will do a static grass afro. because that is worthy of that. Now, I've got to be careful here because we have had people drop large amounts in the past, so I've got to be careful about what I commit to. Yes, I am cutting my dad's with a blade. Need a bit more on there. Oh my gosh. Give him mummy. I would love to see that. CPU. My dad says I'm not allowed to. That's because you're too young, Matt Stern. When you're earning your own money, you can give it away. While it's your dad's pocket money, you don't give it away. That's for you, lad. Or your student finance, that's for your education. I love playing with dads. In Germany, school is free. Look at you. Well, grab it while you can, mate, because I'll tell you what, might not be free forever. The way the world's going. Now I'm becoming human again. I'll be sorting your pouch, dude. Oh, nice one, dude. Yeah, I'm using Das modelling putty. It's my preferred to go to. What colour? White. I've always used white. I know there's terracotta and those sort of colours, and they're supposed to be finer or something like that, but just give me white. Not in a racist way or anything like that. It's not some white supremacy thing. It's just white's all they sell around here. I can never find the terracotta stuff, and I don't, unless it's any different. I've never really used it, to be truthful, if I'm honest. Have I ever used terracotta? Years ago. No, the colour. Oh, no, the colour of the pouch. Here we go, Mel. You can start the new year. Colour of the pouch. I'll leave that to you, mate. Watch the trenches build. We'll probably never build a trench, but the tip on making foam piece bigger when cut too small was so valuable. Thank you so much. And it's turned out well. Which one was it? It was that one, wasn't it? Yeah. You can hardly tell that that, yeah, is two separate pieces stuck together. Yeah, not bad, eh? Mel's got skills. Got to have skills at something, haven't I? Mel, grab terracotta from the works. Why? Is terracotta better? What's the best material to use for ground for my battle table? I'm planning on sticking things onto it and doing a little bit of digging. You want foam then? You want extruded polystyrene, mate. You can do it with expanded polystyrene, but extruded is normally better. Get in there. There we go. Look how slippy and slidey it gets when you wet it. Calm down. I'm not a wargamer. I've learned a great deal from you from a model rail. Glad it helps. Steve, I imagine with painting and adding finer details, why it might be easier to see if you miss little nukes. True, true. And thank YouTube for providing talented people like Mel on the platform. Yeah. Hey, Jeff, have you ever scratching a boat? Scratch built a boat? No. I did a little one. I did a little, what you call it, with a water scene once, a little. Not a dinghy, but you know what I mean, a little tiny one. Mel, you should check your phones for donations. I've got to put some, I'll do my donations, yeah, after I film this little bit, because I need to film this little bit, yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. A little bit. So guys, how many takes am I going to take? You know the drill. Get your bets in now. I'll leave the stream going. Yeah, you're along for the ride. I've just got to do a quick bit of filming, yeah? Blow my nose, boss. See, I've still got the sniffles. Where's my tissue? Yeah. My nose ain't that big. Oh. Because everyone, I say £50 for 4 takes. For, I'll leave you gambling. Forgot what I'm going to say. So guys, no. So I'm working on the earth rampart. That's sort of part of the defensive part of the trenches. The idea being that when I looked at sort of images of trenches, what you got was you got the trench wall with the fire step, and then it sort of sloped out and then goes up a bit and down a bit. So basically, when the soldiers are in the trenches and on the fire step, they can stand, they can rest on the earth embankment, and then the rifles can just go over like a little earth lip and a little earth ramp. On top of that, I spotted that there were quite a few sort of places where they built the earth up, put a plank across it, load of sandbags to make like a shooting port. And so what I've done is I've done this. Yeah. And you can see my shooting ports there with the planks on top. They've still got to be dressed with sandbags. Yeah, but that's a stage later. Yeah, but in the minute I'm just getting the basic substructure in for them. So you can see that how basically I put all the the DAS modelling putty down, and basically these are just lollipop sticks with the ends cut off. And if I bring this one up, yeah, just to show you how I've done it on here. Yeah, it's a bit easier to hold. It is exactly the same technique as they used on the craters. Wet it first, roll it, place it down, smooth it out. Yeah. In the case of these, I blobbed it up, shaped them roughly. Yeah. Let them stick down, and then I added the plank. Now, the last thing I need to do is I need to go along with a little bit of PVA and just rub a little bit of PVA either side of there. The reason being is as DAS dries, it's not a glue, it's a clay. Okay, and so it won't actually stick to the actual wooden planks. They'll become loose again. Yeah, especially because it shrinks a little, DAS does. Yeah, because as the moisture disappears from the DAS clay, it shrinks down, its volume reduces. And that means all these little planks are going to become loose. So I'm just going to get a little blob, PVA either side, put that over, and as it shrinks, that'll hold it all in place. So that's the next job. Yeah, once that's done, I don't know what I'll be doing next, but you'll have to find out after the break. 2 takes. Right. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, well, Mel, you and I use the same rags as tissues. It's... One second, guys. That work? Yeah, it worked. Oh, we always get them, don't we? To be here. Your space disco session. That sounds awesome. Question, Mal. Did you You did a feature on Artex a few months and it seemed really positive about it, and now I don't see any reason why. I haven't had a proper piece to test it on, but ironically, Jag, yeah, it's actually just there, and the idea was I was going to use it as the coating on this, as an idea to see how well it works as a coating. So, yes, I did get Artex. Yes, I was really positive about it. I just hadn't had a big project I could cope with it, yeah, to have a proper play with it until now. So actually, I'll be probably doing it maybe tomorrow, maybe Saturday when I'm in finishing this off. Do it afterwards, more detail attached before. I didn't see that. It depends on if you like it, right? I thought you put Daz in a washing machine. You do. I built a whole mini as well as painted. Right, Have you ever done any jungle boards? Really? Really? Have I done any jungle boards, guys? Where's our Jace today? Jace will be busy working. He's got a lot on with work at the minute. Probably should check your phone. Yeah, I probably should, shouldn't I? See, this is the problem with me. I get carried away with chatting with you lot and what you call it and doing this sort of stuff. But I want to do some stuff here anyway, so we might as well check the phone and clean that up a bit. Yeah, let's check the phone. And then I'll do that. Yeah? And then I'll do photos. Yeah. I've still got to figure out what the bloody hell I'm going to put in this one. All the rest are looking great, yeah, and I've done the big like cannon thing. And I never start a build until you know what you're building. I've sort of built it so far. Mel, 1,000 more subscribers, then you have 75,000. That'll do. Look at last month's worth of vids. Yeah, watch what last month. Yeah, last month was a difficult one. I did the first trench video, and then because of life and Patreon and all that sort of stuff, and I was working on lots of other stuff that I could have finished off, and then I was ill, and then I thought, oh, well, should I do some quick talky videos instead? And I thought, no, it doesn't. I don't like doing lots of talky videos because it seems like I'm ripping my patrons off. They come here for the tutorials, and so I took the hit last month. Yeah, my total money from Patreon was about £600. Yeah, which is considerably down on what it normally is, to be perfectly honest, because I only did one video instead of 5. But hey ho, that's the way we go. Right, Mel, you could put in a command bunker. I've got one there now. Yeah, I could, but I want a big artillery piece. Evening, Crits. Great to see you in the studio. I think that's where your live streams really shine. I know, I like the Sunday shows for the question and answers and the quick chat, but it's nothing better than the live shows in the studio, is there? Right. People are telling me to check my phone. I see 2 PayPals. And I see Jace. He's in Panto at Shrewsbury. He's not in the Panto, he's watching the Panto. 3 PayPals. Anyone else want to get a PayPal in before we get what you call it going? Right, let's get some stream heroes on. Right. I need my keyboard. I need a bit of my brew. Right. Okay. From Steve W, we've got a nugget. Thank you, Steve. I need to click that there. So thank you, buddy. All helps. From Amy W. Not related. Different W. We've had 3.5 nuggets. Yeah. I'm assuming that's going to have to be a dollar amount that's been messed around. And then our Jace. Yeah. Jace has sent 25. Because you can't be here tonight. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. So what's that? What? That's around 30, isn't it? So there are our stream heroes so far. And then very quickly. Come on. We'll get that down. That should be right. Are we right? Are we right? Are we right? I think we're right. Right, let's pull this down. Are we sure we're not missing anyone else? Don't tell me my fingerprint's not recognised. It's my fingerprint. Steve Wallace. Yeah, that's everyone. We're good. Thank you guys. Thanks for supporting the show. It really does help. You know what I mean? Because there's no way I could do this without your support. Right. Mel better get cracked on with terrain, hasn't he? Wasn't he at work if his boss wouldn't be happy? He was watching, eh? The vid's cutting up, is it? Is it me? Right, I've not frames encoded. I've not dropped any frames from here, and it's saying the live stream, so give it a refresh. It looks like it's probably YouTube. Yeah, hard refresh, guys. Control F5. It's not my side. I'm streaming fine, and the stream health to YouTube is fine according to YouTube. See, I've been thinking about going on to Twitch because their lagging problems seem to be associated with YouTube quite a lot. And lots of people have been going on at me. I should watch for it. New job, more money for terrain. Yay, less time for terrain. No, dude. Kilbride's running me on 2 screens. I don't have Twitch. I wouldn't worry, mate. It's free. You just sign up and watch as normal. Now, all I'm doing right now is I've got this piece here, and my cutting when I did my original cutting wasn't that brilliant. And so I'm just going in with a blade and just giving it a recut so I can just clean it up. And the issue is that I didn't cut it deep enough to get models to actually stand on the step on this one. And so I need to go back in with a blade, adjust. No biggie. I mean, I don't think I've ever built a terrain project where at some point I haven't just turned around and gone back in with a blade and changed it. I mean, do you remember my D-Day board? I spent an entire week building part of that, and I came in, had an epiphany over the weekend, and then came back in and like trashed it. Where does the name Mel come from? My mother. It's short for Melvin. Shut up. I had enough of that with Bill and Ted through my youth. Yeah, so just shut up right now. Do not mess with a man with a sharp blade and a name called Melvin. I tried that, but Mel's head on 42-inch was a bit overwhelming. What about other bits, mate? Mel, short for Melvin? Yes, with a Y. I'm a bit posh. I'm quite actually glad that, my name is Melvin, because I found out that I was this close to being called Moonchild because my mum was going through a bit of a hippie phase when she had me. So I dodged a bullet. Let's just clean that edge off. A little bit of sandpaper. Smooth it all off. And make that bit of a rampart again. Yeah, there we go. That's a bit better. Where's my dude? Where's the dude? There's the dude. Fine. All I'm doing is just, I've got a model, I'm just checking how it fixes. Must be a katana then. What's a katana? One could have called you Sue. Yeah? Your new nickname is Melvin Bragging Rights. Blade so sharp you can cut us up from over there. Vince Moonchild. Sounds good enough. Hey, welcome to the woodland. Moon the terrain tutor. Question, Mel. Did you get a chance to check out Craig's Craft Miniatures, mate? I think I had a quick nose. Nothing major. Are you caught up to live or is it replaying and back into? Ah, yeah, that's a good issue. Right. Need to put we want to put a bit of a blob on there, don't we? A bit of an earthwork. And we need to clean off our desk because it's filthy, a bit like me. Right, yeah. Back with the Daz. And we're going to need a lollipop stick for this one. Because I want to put a good lollipop stick there. Should we do multiple? Should we do like, yeah, should we do like 3? You making trenches? Yes, I'm making trenches. Right, we'll do 3. I need to find another lollipop. I'll check in the lollipop drawer. And before you ask, yes, I do have a drawer full of lollipops. Lollipop sticks, not proper lollipops. I'm not that smart. Right, so get that off. 1. 2. Filthy Melvin. Filthy Melvin, that sounds like a cocktail, doesn't it? I'd like 2 Filthy Melvins, please, and a sex on the beach. Sounds like a rapper. I'm caught up, but my stream on the old question was showing again. Then about no idea, it's YouTube. I haven't had time to watch the latest video. Will these be World War I trenches? There's a lot of questions. I mean, because I've been posting pics on the Bolt Action group. I've been posting pics on the 40k groups. And they're not a specific genre. If anything, they sort of aim towards World War I, but they fit in with World War II. And it's more about the techniques than, is this trench a World War I trench? Is it a World War II trench? Is it a 40k trench? Because the main differentiators between those two types are actually minor cosmetic details. The actual techniques for creating the trenches, yeah, functional playable trenches as table edges, are all the same. So that's what I'm about. I'm about the techniques, and then you take it and apply it to the gaming system you use. Mel streams too much views for YouTube. And on Twitter. YouTube buffering and like mad, is it? Did you finish the Toblerone? No, I'm 3 chunks in. I'm nice. Well, thank you. Right. So, we have 1 there, 1 there, and then 1 there, yeah? Yeah, that is how we do it. Should we thin those down a bit? Yeah, I think we should. Because I'm doing vision ports right now, the bits that you look through with a plank on the top. Yeah, I'm just thinning the polystyrene down under the plank to sort of make more of a gap. Cheers, Roy. Or is that the new meltdown backdoor hack at work, eh? Yeah, continue. Yeah, trenches. How do these games actually work? I mean, the gameplay. Oh, man. That's a question and a half. Depends on the game, mate. Mechanics for the games vary considerably, but it's normally a mixture of dice and rules and, well, obviously. There are far better people in that chat room to answer that question than me. So, very quickly, if I bring it up, yeah, you can. What was that? Yeah, you can see where I've dropped the. I put a dip in there. I put a dip in there. I put a dip in there. Yeah, maybe I need to do a little bit more on that. Just to pronounce it a little, as they say, make it a little bit more pronounced. Yeah. Thanks for your videos, you helped me. No worries, Woodland. Rock on, man. Cheers, Roy. Right, let's get some DAS on. And then we'll do the PVA across the top of those. And then what will we do? Right, Right. Run blob. Don't need it that big though. Bit of water. Right. This one is going to go. That looks a bit big for there actually. Take that bit off. Draw that on there. Now I've got to somehow shape this on here without it going absolutely everywhere and still remaining still too big. Take that bit off. I love getting this. One blob done. Next blob. We're missing the shot. Are you missing the shot? I can't move. Can I move it down? Let me have a go without getting DAS all over me monitor. If I move it down too much, yeah, there you are. That's enough for you, isn't it? See, that's it. I've got to, because my laptop won't support multiple cameras, I've got to sort of run off the laptop camera as well, which isn't brilliant. Yeah. So drop that one on there. Need to keep that clean, otherwise it's going to end up knackering the trench walls. Yeah, I need that nice and angled out, because they're going to want to shoot out, aren't they? Yeah. Beautiful. I'll get this done and I'll do another watch clip PayPal run. Because what are we on? 20 to 8 already. Have we really been going for 40 minutes already? Now I feel the pressure on. So you need 3. No, that's the remaining 503. That's for the computer, the cabling, the webcams, and the mic. I think that's right. I think. I mean, it's all come off that, you know, the difference we've seen when I do my live shows at home with the editing PC. A decent PC makes such a massive difference. Yeah, with Jason involved, it's a bit of a random number. It does. Shooting out is overrated, eh? Next thing, a Kraftwerk song. It's 7 o'clock on a Thursday as the regular crowd shuffle in. There's an old man called Diggy. He's had far too much whiskey and gin. He says, Mel, can you show me a build? I'm not really sure what to do. But you're really cool with the terrain stuff. And you've got a real... And you really like PVA glue. Build us a piece. I've got to work on that. Who are you calling old? Good Lord, he's singing. It's 7 o'clock on a Thursday as the regular crowd shuffle in. There's an old man called Diggy. He's had far too much whiskey and gin. He says, Mal, can you show me a build? I'm not really sure what to do. Mal, can you show me a build? I'm not really sure what to do. I've got a load of foam board and a gallon of PVA glue. Yeah, okay, that works. Right, I've got to keep that going. Next Idols winner. I don't think so somehow. So, let me try that again. It's 7 o'clock on a Thursday as the regular crowd shuffle in. There's an old man called Dickie. He's had far too much whiskey and gin. He says, Mel, can you show me a terrain build? I'm not really sure what to do. I've got tons of this foam board and about a gallon of PVA glue. Yeah! I do love sculpting, you know. And it is sculpting when you're working with Daz. You're shaping it. Once you've got it actually stuck down, you got it where you want it, then it becomes art. I don't care what anyone says, terrain is art. And I would argue that case with anyone, including most of the artists around here. I got a headset and now I think I'm deaf now. I'm digging. The terrain tutor's little ditty. What's the target to stop singing? 503. Right, let's get a blob on there. Bit more water. Sounds like more of a dodgy wine bar singer. You're one of the best diorama builders on YouTube. No, I'm not. Nowhere near. Go and have a look at Dreadlon. Solvent Abuse UK. You want to see a diorama builder? Go have a look at Dread's work. Yeah? Or go and have a look at Battleboards UK. I'll go and have a look at Rich's work. Or go and have a look at Terranscapes. Go and have a look at Mike's work. Yeah? Or even if you want to go over to the railroad side, go and have a look at Luke from Boulder Creek and have a look at his work. There's no way in hell I'm the best diorama builder on YouTube because I'm not. I just have a knack for explaining terrain building and making it a little bit more enjoyable. And that'll do me. Don't need to be the best. As long as you guys enjoy watching me, yeah, and support me, you know, I'm happy. I'm a simple man with simple needs. Never let it be said that Mel is a complicated man. Pizza also makes your terrain smell like pizza. Oh, yeah, yeah. I've got a mass. Where's my bag of mixed herbs? There you go. If you want to make terrain smell nice, use that, yeah, for your basing. I got this off, well, I didn't get this off Tam. Tam sent me a link to where she got a bag of it. Yeah, because previously I've been buying little bags of herbs. God, that smells lovely. Yes, it does look like what you think it looks like. Yes, I may leave it out one day on the open day like I do with my big bag of white flock. It's really good with, yeah, exactly. You're the best teacher bar none. That'll do, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I can quite happily accept that title. You know, I'm seeing stuttering now. What's the computer doing? Dying. Right, let me get this on. No, we need to. Oh, don't slip, you git. We need to bring that down a bit, don't we? Yeah, take some of that off. Need to actually up that a bit. So what I'm doing here is just making these little lumps that I'm going to rest my my wooden sticks off across. Yeah, I've just got to blend them in, and that's the challenge, to make them so they don't look like blobs, which they are. Right, there we go. Right. Now for the sticks. Mel for President 18. No, thank you. Best part, he makes most of the mistakes and saves us so much time and money. Yeah, I do all these mistakes on purpose, you know. Genuinely, I sit down when I'm working out my video and I work out, right, what mistakes will they need for me to do so you can learn from them? Just stick with that, yeah? Just don't question it. That's the way it goes. Because we all know the truth, don't we? Mel's just an Egypt. Bit long. It's 9 o'clock on Thursday. There's a regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man called Dickie. He's had far too much whiskey and gin. He says, Mel, can you build me a train builder? I'm not really sure how it goes. No, that's gone wrong. Current followers, 99 on Twitter. Dude, come on. It's alright, Kez is on Twitter as well. Yeah, she's the badger botherer. Yeah, I'm seeing lag now. What's going on here? I'm not dropping frames that I can see. Oh, my computer's really slowing down. Come on, what are you doing? Come on, play catch up. What? Oh, that was YouTube. Buggering about with the comments. Sorry, guys. Until we get the new live system, we're just going to have to roll with it because I've got no other option. Yeah, we'll just have to do the best we can. Sorry. I don't know why it's so laggy tonight. There's something going on YouTube. You know, they got some sort of function or something going on. Because sometimes they do. Right, there you go. Right, now we need to just seal those in with a little dab of PVA across them all. Then I need to do some photos. Lag life. Mel, dance for me. Nah. Been quite a while. Check your phone. Let me get this PVA on. I don't even know where my phone is. Let me charge it. Because it's almost dead. Let me get this PVA on because that's this stage done then. Yeah, and I can give it a good blow. Once again, I'm dropping the PVA on because, as I said when I was recording, yeah, Daz doesn't actually glue to things. So simply by pushing things in, yeah, and hoping that it will grip, and that's it won't. So you've got to add a little bit of PVA to make sure it bonds, especially because the Daz will shrink as it dries, which tends to sort of anything on top of it, like I've done here, would normally have problems. But a little bit of PVA goes a long way. That's those done. Let me just rub those. You got to rub it in, haven't you? Give it a little rub. Everything's better with a little rub. Shall we play innuendo bingo? And that's that one done. Don't need to do one on there. That's looking friggin' awesome. Even if I do say so myself. Now, some of you may be asking, well, is it technically correct as a trench? Actually, I've been doing some research. And what I have here, just a minute, I need to, before I even handle this, because I don't even want to handle this with dirty hands. Right, let me just show you this. Fred gave me this. Come on, what the hell's going on with you? Right. Yeah, Fred gave me this. It's his dad's pocketbook from when he was in the army. Now, Fred's dad was a regimental sergeant major in the Royal Engineers in the British Expeditionary Force. He was at Dunkirk. Yeah, but what this is this is his engineering pocketbook. And basically what it is all the technical specifications for trenches, any military installation the engineers were expected to build in World War II is in trench works. Here you go. Look at that. Look at the trench detail. And it is literally exactly, it tells you what everything's for, how big they are. I mean, there you are, look at that. It is a treasure trove of information. Yeah, and so I treat it incredibly well. And before I do, you know me, like me Battlefield basic stuff, always take a peek in here. Yeah, but I need to put that up so it's safe. Yeah, because that's his pocketbook. He carried that all the way through Dunkirk. And I was trying to explain to Fred once that, because he just looked at it as like a manual, and I was saying, no, it's not a manual. Yeah, that's his solace. He wouldn't have taken reading books with him or anything. So whenever he was in the trenches, whenever in Dunkirk, when he was, that's where he spent his time. That's it. That was his distraction. I know that because I feel the same way about my medical pocketbook, my medical manual, And so I've got a lot of respect for it. Lag is getting worse. I know. I've got a high CPU. Oh, come on, don't be it. My computer's like close to, it's so slow. What's running? Is anything else running? It's got to be a way of, I can't even open Windows on it. Right. PVA on those and then check the phone for this. Because it's just, I can't even click on things. It's just not responding. So, looks like this one's going to be a short one while I figure out what the bloody hell's going on. Thanks for calling in. Thanks for jumping in on the chat and every warning. YouTube, live tube. Drop frames rate. Your stream. Really? You drop frames rate? No. Really? Now you're playing catch up? What are you doing? Where's this? What are you doing? No, I'm going to knock it on the head. This is just going crazy, guys. Right, I'm going to knock it because, like I say, I don't think we're going to have much joy tonight with this. This is just nuts. I think it's doing an update in the background and there's nothing I can do to stop it or... Oh, God, now I've lost my screen. Right. Output.
Right, I will see you soon. I'll arrange another show soon, guys, and we'll get this back on. I'm really sorry about this. God's sake. Come on, I just want to be able to stream.